Starting a home baking business might sound simple. You bake delicious treats, people buy them, and you make money, right? But the reality is, many new home bakers jump in without a plan. And that's where things start to go wrong. Maybe they struggle to get customers, set prices too low, or realize they're spending more money than they're making. That's why the very first step is research and planning. Before you start taking orders, it's important to understand your market, choose the right niche, and develop a pricing strategy that actually makes you money. Without these steps, it's easy to burn out or struggle to get consistent sales. In this video, we'll go through the key things you need to research before launching your home baking business so you can set yourself up for success. Before you start selling, you need to know who your customers are and what they actually want. Many new bakers assume that everyone loves cookies or cupcakes, so selling them should be easy. But the reality is, not every customer is the right fit for your business. Your target market is the specific group of people who are most likely to buy from you. Understanding this helps you make better business decisions, from the types of products you offer to the way you market them. Start by thinking about who you want to sell to. Are your ideal customers parents looking for birthday treats? Are they corporate clients needing custom cookies for events? Maybe you want to focus on wedding desserts, holiday gift boxes, or everyday treats for local customers. Once you've identified who your customers are, think about what matters most to them. Do they care about affordability or high-end, intricate designs? Are they looking for convenience, fast turnaround, or completely custom orders? Knowing these details will help you create products that actually sell, instead of wasting time baking things that don't appeal to your audience. When starting a home baking business, it's easy to focus only on your own products, but understanding what other bakers are doing can give you an edge. Competition isn't something to be afraid of. It's a chance to learn what works, what doesn't, and how you can make your business stand out. Start by looking at other home bakers in your area, as well as larger bakeries that sell similar products. What kind of baked goods do they offer? How do they present their products? Pay attention to their pricing, packaging, and how they engage with customers. Reviews can be an eye-opener. Customers often leave valuable feedback about what they love and what they find frustrating. Maybe they praise the quality but mention slow turnaround times, or they love the designs but wish there were more affordable options. This kind of insight helps you spot opportunities to improve or offer something different. The goal isn't to copy, it's to understand the market. If competitors have long wait times, maybe you can offer faster turnaround for last-minute orders. If they focus on simple designs, you could specialize in detailed, high-end cookies. By analyzing your competition, you can position yourself strategically, making it easier to attract the right customers without getting lost in the crowd. Knowing who your customers are is important, but understanding what they actually want is what makes a baking business successful. Trends in the food industry are always changing, and keeping up with what's popular can help you create products that attract more customers. Social media is one of the best ways to track trends. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest showcase what people are loving right now, whether it's highly detailed custom cookies, minimalist cakes, or unique flavor combinations. Pay attention to what's being shared the most and what kinds of designs are getting the most engagement. But trends aren't just about looks. Some customers focus on convenience, wanting baked goods that are easy to order and quick to pick up. Others are more interested in high-end custom treats, where quality and personalization matter more than price. Dietary preferences also play a role. Gluten-free, vegan, and allergen-friendly options are becoming increasingly popular, and offering them could set your business apart. Understanding these patterns allows you to adjust your menu and marketing strategy to attract the right customers. It's not about chasing every trend, but about finding what fits your brand and what your customers are actually willing to buy. Before officially launching your home baking business, it's a good idea to test your market. This helps you refine your products, get real customer feedback, and avoid wasting time or money on items that won't sell. Instead of going all in from day one, start small and see how people respond. One way to do this is by offering your baked goods to friends, family, or local community groups at a discounted rate in exchange for feedback. You can also take small, limited-time orders to see what sells best and how long it takes you to complete each one. This not only helps with pricing, but also gives you an idea of how much time and effort each order requires. Another great way to test demand is by posting your designs on social media. Share photos of your cookies, cakes, or desserts, and pay attention to which ones get the most interest. If people are commenting, asking about prices, or tagging their friends, that's a sign that the product has potential. You can even run polls or surveys to ask potential customers what they'd love to see on your menu. Market testing isn't just about sales, it's about learning. If a product isn't selling well, you can tweak the design, adjust the pricing, or try different marketing strategies. Testing the waters before committing fully allows you to make informed decisions, so when you officially launch, you already know what works. When starting a home baking business, it's tempting to try and sell a little bit of everything. Cakes, cupcakes, cookies, macarons. You might think offering a wide range of products will bring in more customers. But in reality, trying to do too much can make it harder to stand out. A niche helps define your brand and attract the right customers. Instead of being just another home baker, you become the go-to person for a specific type of product. Whether it's custom decorated sugar cookies, elegant wedding cakes, or allergen-friendly treats, having a specialty makes it easier for people to remember you. Choosing a niche doesn't mean you can never expand. It simply gives you a clear starting point, allowing you to build a loyal customer base. When people know exactly what to expect from your business, they're more likely to recommend you to others. Plus, focusing on a niche makes it easier to refine your skills, improve efficiency, and create consistent, high-quality products. Instead of trying to compete with large bakeries or other home bakers offering everything, a niche lets you carve out your own space in the market. It helps you attract the right customers, set premium pricing, and grow your business with confidence. Once you understand why choosing a niche is important, the next step is deciding what type of baked goods you want to focus on. There are so many directions a home baking business can take, but picking the right niche comes down to 3 things: your skills, what people are buying, and what you actually enjoy making. Some bakers specialize in custom decorated cookies, creating intricate designs for birthdays, weddings, and corporate events. Others focus on celebration cakes, offering elegant designs for special occasions. If you love variety but want to keep things simple, cupcakes and dessert boxes are great options, as they allow for creativity while being easier to scale. Dietary-friendly baking is also a growing market. Many customers are looking for gluten-free, vegan, or allergy-friendly options, and home bakers who specialize in this niche often attract loyal customers who struggle to find safe and delicious treats elsewhere. Some businesses focus on wholesale baking, supplying cafes, local stores, or markets with baked goods in bulk. And for those who love seasonal creativity, holiday-themed treats and gift boxes can be a fun and profitable niche, especially around Christmas, Easter, and Valentine's Day. No matter what niche you choose, the key is to pick something you can do well, enjoy making, and see demand for. Starting with a specialty helps you build a brand and grow an audience, making it easier to expand later if you decide to. Choosing a niche is one thing, but how do you know which one is right for you? The best niche isn't just about what's trending. It's about what you enjoy making, what you can do well, and what people are willing to pay for. Start by thinking about what you naturally gravitate toward. Do you love decorating cookies with intricate details? Or are you more drawn to making elegant cakes? Maybe you prefer simple, high-volume baking like cupcakes and brownies that can be sold in bulk. If you're passionate about what you bake, it will show in your work, and that makes marketing much easier. Next, consider your skill level. If you're new to baking, choosing a niche that requires highly advanced techniques might slow you down. It's okay to start with something manageable and refine your skills over time. You don't need to be an expert right away, you just need to be consistent and willing to improve. You also need to think about what's in demand. Research what people in your area are buying, whether it's custom cakes, themed cookies, or dietary-friendly options. If you notice a gap in the market, like a lack of gluten-free treats or last-minute cake options, you may have found an opportunity. Finally, think about what's sustainable. Some niches are time-intensive, requiring hours of detailed decorating, while others allow for quicker production and higher sales volume. Finding the right balance between creativity, demand, and efficiency will help you build a niche that works for you and your business long-term. One of the biggest mistakes home bakers make is underpricing their products. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I'll just charge a little more than the ingredient cost. but that approach leads to burnout and barely any profit. Your pricing needs to cover more than just the cost of ingredients. It should reflect your time, effort, skills, and business expenses. If you don't price correctly from the start, you'll struggle to grow your business and might even end up working for less than minimum wage. Customers aren't just paying for flour and sugar, they're paying for your expertise, the time spent perfecting your recipes, and the quality of a handcrafted product. A well-priced menu allows you to make a profit while still delivering great value to your customers. Pricing for profitability also means considering what the market will support. Charging too little can make customers question the quality of your work, while pricing too high can push potential buyers away. The goal is to find a balance that ensures your business is sustainable while making your products feel worth every dollar. One of the biggest mistakes home bakers make when pricing their products is only considering ingredient costs. While ingredients are important, they're just one part of the total cost of running a baking business. First, there are packaging costs: boxes, bags, ribbons, labels. These might seem small, but they add up quickly. A beautifully packaged product can elevate your brand, but if you don't factor in the cost, it eats into your profit. Next, think about your tools and equipment. Mixers, baking trays, cookie cutters, and piping bags all wear out over time. While you may not replace them every month, a portion of your pricing should help cover these ongoing expenses. Then there's electricity, water, and gas. Running an oven for hours each day increases your energy costs. Even if you're baking at home, these expenses are part of your business and should be reflected in your pricing. Another cost many bakers forget is time. Your time isn't free, and underpricing can leave you working long hours with little financial reward. Whether it's mixing, decorating, or cleaning up, every minute spent on an order is time that should be compensated. Understanding these hidden costs ensures you're actually making a profit, not just covering expenses. Pricing your baked goods correctly means thinking beyond ingredients and recognizing everything that goes into creating a quality product. One of the biggest challenges home bakers face is taking on small, low-profit orders that barely cover their time and costs. That's where a minimum order value comes in. It ensures that every order you take is worth your time and effort. Without a minimum order, you might find yourself baking just 6 cookies or a single cupcake order, only to realize you've spent hours working for just a few dollars in profit. By setting a clear minimum, you avoid these small, time-consuming orders and focus on larger, more profitable ones. Your minimum order value should be based on the time and effort it takes to fulfill an order, your material costs, and what makes financial sense for your business. For example, if you find that any order under $50 isn't worth your time, that should be your minimum spend requirement. It's also important to communicate your minimum order value clearly on your website, social media, and when responding to inquiries. If customers understand this upfront, they're more likely to place larger orders or bundle multiple items together to meet the requirement. A minimum order value isn't about turning away customers. It's about making sure your time is spent on orders that actually support your business. By setting boundaries early on, you'll be able to work smarter, not harder, while maintaining profitability. Before you dive into running a home baking business, it's important to decide what you want it to be. Are you looking for a side hustle that brings in extra income, or do you want to build a full-time business? Both paths are completely valid, but they require different levels of time, effort, and planning. A side hustle is perfect if you love baking but aren't ready to commit full-time. Maybe you have another job or family commitments, and you just want to take occasional orders. In this case, you can be selective about what you offer, take on fewer customers, and keep things low pressure. On the other hand, if your goal is to make baking your full-time job, you'll need to treat it like a business from day one. That means thinking about marketing, building a customer base, and setting up pricing that supports long-term sustainability. It also means being prepared for the challenges of working for yourself, from managing inconsistent income to handling all the behind-the-scenes work that goes beyond just baking. There's no right or wrong choice, just what works best for your lifestyle and goals. Some home bakers start with a side hustle and slowly transition to full-time as demand grows. Others dive in completely and commit to making it their main income source. Either way, Getting clear on your long-term vision will help guide every decision you make moving forward. Once you've decided whether your home baking business will be a side hustle or full-time, the next step is setting clear income goals and understanding your order capacity. Without a plan, it's easy to take on too much or not enough to make your business sustainable. Start by thinking about how much money you actually want to make. If this is a side hustle, are you aiming for an extra few $100s a month? If it's a full-time business, how much do you need to replace a regular salary? Knowing this number helps you set realistic targets for your pricing and workload. Next, consider your order capacity. How many cakes, cookies, or cupcakes can you realistically produce each week without burning out? Keep in mind that baking is only part of the job. You also have to account for admin tasks, customer communication, and packaging. Overloading yourself with too many small orders can quickly lead to stress and reduced profits. Your income and order capacity go hand in hand. If you need to make a certain amount but don't have time for high order volume, you may need to focus on higher priced custom orders rather than low-cost, labor-intensive products. Finding this balance ensures you meet your financial goals while still maintaining a schedule that works for you. By setting clear income goals and knowing your limits, you'll build a baking business that's both profitable and sustainable, without working yourself to exhaustion. Once your home baking business is up and running, you might start thinking about how to grow and scale over time. Growth doesn't have to mean opening a storefront. It can simply mean increasing profits, improving efficiency, or expanding your customer base while keeping your business manageable. One of the best ways to scale is by streamlining your production process. If you find yourself spending hours decorating intricate cookies for a small profit, consider offering simpler designs or batching your work more efficiently. Investing in better tools, like a larger mixer, more oven racks, or pre-cut packaging, can also help you increase output without adding extra hours to your workday. Another way to grow is by expanding your product range. If you specialize in cookies, could you offer complementary items like dessert boxes or seasonal treats? If your business is thriving with custom orders, you might introduce pre-designed options to reduce workload while still increasing sales. Marketing also plays a big role in scaling. If you're relying solely on word of mouth, consider improving your social media presence, optimizing your website, or even partnering with local businesses. The more people who see your work, the more potential customers you'll attract. Finally, growth should align with your personal and financial goals. Expanding too quickly can lead to burnout, so it's important to scale at a pace that feels right for you. Whether it's hiring an extra set of hands, moving into a commercial kitchen, or simply increasing your pricing, growth should support your business, not overwhelm it. Starting a home baking business takes more than just a love for baking. It requires planning, strategy, and the right mindset. By researching your market, setting clear goals, and pricing your products correctly, you'll be setting yourself up for long-term success. Remember, you don't have to figure everything out overnight. Take it one step at a time, make adjustments as you go, and don't be afraid to test what works best for you. Every successful baker started somewhere, and with the right approach, you can build a business that fits your lifestyle and financial goals. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips on running a profitable home baking business. Let me know in the comments what part of starting your baking business has been the most challenging for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.